Hello and welcome to a brand new build, brand new project. I was looking through YouTube earlier and mainly I was looking for tips for Fortnite, and then I thought, you know what, someone's bound to have built some Fortnite. And then when I realized, I looked, there was literally no Fortnite, only like mini games. And I thought to myself, that strikes me as weird because Fortnite being so popular, Minecraft being is still up there, is still like one of the highest popular games. So I just thought, you know what, we're gonna start building some Fortnite stuff. And then I thought, I landed in the map, Paradise Palms, gas station 69. Okay, doesn't look overly detailed. I'm trying to keep it within range so I can then keep it building onto it. But this is the far corner of Paradise Palms, and I thought, you know what, we can do this. And I played around with this a lot. Okay, doesn't look literally as great as I would like it to, but I'm trying to keep the size down as well. I could do with just an extra box up there and an extra box here as an electrical box. But apart from that, this is literally where I got with it. And then I thought, you know what, let's just see what you guys think. Is it something you're really interested in? Is it not? So we'll just go from there. So this is the first and only time I'm probably going to be able to build with the full building in the background. So guys, before we go through, I've got my red brick out, I've got my dark oak wood planks, I've got my stone slab, my nether brick slab, dark oak wood slab, glass pane, a bone block, light grey concrete. Don't worry about the grass. We're going to swap that over for blue banner. Really, colour's up to you. It's only for our sort of like our car washer. So we get into it straight away. First thing we're going to do, place 2 red bricks, 1, 2, and I'm just going to take it up 6 high for now. Oh, ignore that one. That one was a little bit of a rogue. Then we're going to step in 1 and start placing our dark oak wood planks. And then step in next to that, 1, 2, and a dark oak wood. So we end up with this. Then we're going to build our glass pane up to a 3rd row. Then we're going to place some dark oak slabs, like so. And then for our last one, just 2 high. So that's our first window done. We can then go across, chuck some slab down just in front, just makes it look a little bit better. Maybe for you guys, you might want to change your glass pane for glass block. Totally understand. Now if we come to this middle row, this one here, we see this line coming out. We're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 sticking out now. And as long as we are on that gap, we can add another one to make it 5. Add 2 up, and obviously underneath, we just want to build up to that level. So now we've got our doorway, our glass panes, running across that gap of 4 above where our door has just been made. So we've now got this, and we're going to do the same again as what we've just done over there with our little window. And just before we do that, we're just going to build up to our 6 again on our dark oak wood planks. So we end up with this, and we can run our slab right across the front. So we've gone 2 high. So now there's our 3rd. Here's our fill-in line. And there's our... Oh, knew that would happen. And there is our entrance. So then we're going to grab ourselves some brick. I may have to run over and take a quick look. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure we kept it at 3. So just going to do it like so. I'm going to come across the bottom of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that 9 should give us our space for our window. Just to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I've run my dark slab across the top of the wall there. So now when I step in, I'm going to use a full plank right behind the slab, so it will bring it up to the right level. I can also build that up to our 6th level over there, and we can drag this out for the full 9. So we know we've got our window place, and we want to grab our glass pane, and we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, back to our dark oak wood planks, and place one in between, and that would go up to the same level, and then step in next to it, 1, 2, and 3, and our dark oak wood planks right next to it over there. So now we've ended up with this, and we're going to build these windows up another layer. So, oh, we've got rolled glass. So we've got our extra layer there, so we can take our dark planks and build them across again. And obviously we just need to put our glass pane over here as well, and our dark oak running across, and then it leaves a gap for 1 row of glass pane above. And then we're just going to grab our brick again. I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to build that all the way up like so. So, and literally, while we're here, we may as well just go 1 across the top. And literally, this is going to be 10 high. Don't build it all the way around, but literally just on this front part on the left and right, it will literally be, oh, always get those rogue blocks. So how many high are we now? We're now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to add another 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then we know that is the height of our building. Or at least for the front, it's going to be the height of the building. Sorry guys, trying to do this quick, but I know when I try, it will always add rogue blocks. Then rogue, man, rogue. Whoop. Oi, oi, 360 halfway through a build. Trick building, 360. Sorry guys, got overexcited. Can't help myself. We're gonna run all the way back. Bam. And I do want to make sure that I haven't just counted the nether brick topping as one of the layers. So I'm just going to take a quick scoot over to the other building. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and just make sure that I'm still 4 ahead over here. So it's 1, 2, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, cowboy. Yeah, so basically we know we're right, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So then we can go ahead and add our nether rack on the top of this one, just to really add the finish onto the front. And I think I actually use a full block on top of this one, so it's totally up to you if you want to use the slab. For now, actually I can change it over, because I don't need the slab until it becomes a slab. Where is it? There you are. So I'll swap my slab over for my nether brick block, and then I'm going to run that all the way across the top. So guys, I am sorry if I'm a bit of a, I am a slow builder, I know I am. And things have only got worse since I got on mobile, because obviously I haven't got a controller that I can just spam as I run backwards. So let's have a quick look at how deep I've done it. I think I've done it at a 10 width, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, and you'll be surprised, it's actually not as big as it looks, because once we go inside and we start double layering to then put the, the detail inside. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we can go ahead and do that on the other side as well, but we may as well just build it up to the level we are on the front, because then we know we are basically, we've gone 1 extra out there. And guys, don't worry if you feel that you need yours a bit bigger, do it. You know, it's there's no right or wrong here. And I'm going to slow this down as I place this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just making sure that it was actually on 10 and not all of a sudden on a much larger scale. We're going to take that all the way up to this level, so then we can add our nether brick on top as well. Oh wow, good guess. I don't know why I'm singing Rocky as I chuck out my blocks. He's gone all serious on us, bro. And then we're going to grab our dark oak wood slab while we're in here. Oh no, actually, no, don't do it. We're going to do that from the outside, because when we double layer, there is actually going to be blocks there, and if we start slabbing, we can't put a full block in. So we just do that. Like I say, if you want to use like glass blocks instead, it may look better. I didn't, because I wanted it to have that pop, you know, going from this glass to that oak to this brick. You know, it's the only way to make a building stand out here. So we've done our both sides there, and then we're going to spin it around, come over to the far side. We're going to do exactly the same over this side. So we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to build that all the way up, same as the other side. Whoop. Lovely. I don't really want to be knocking down bricks. I'm only going to have to replace back in a minute. And there we have it. That is left, right and front done. And then for this part now, it's literally going to be only 7 high. So if we take our blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's going to be our height. Because obviously when you're in Fortnite, you're using it as cover. But I'm trying to keep it all as accurate as possible. I didn't really want the building oversized as it has, but at the same time, if I don't do it, it's not going to go together very well. So unfortunately, that is the way it is. But we can now fill this in all the way up to our level 7. Now guys, I'm hoping I don't have to cut this video too short. If I do have to, I may have to do it in 3 or 4 parts, because obviously I'm actually still in work. And it doesn't look great when you're like, yeah, I've done loads on my Minecraft. It's been an exhausting night, I've been building all night, mate. Yeah, it doesn't go down well, anyway. But you'd be surprised. As long as you can make them laugh, they don't mind. Sidestepping when you should be rolling. Get you out there while we're here. Whoop. Voila. And now we can step up to here, grab our stone slab, and we can run that all the way across the top of our 7th block at the back. And then we're going to run this all the way. Don't start with me now, pal. And then basically we're going to do that all the way across. That is our roof of the building. This could be time consuming. looks down here. Don't know if I just punched a hole in my wall, but it's fine. I mean, the terrible part is that I'm going to have to knock this down anyway, unless we end up doing it better. But whoop. I wish it would stop catching my finger as we run off. I'm wondering whether to leave this, and then, because obviously you guys, you know what I mean when I say just fill in. Whoop. Right, so really, you need to do all of that, but I'm just going to step around. Let's keep this video and make it as useful as possible. All of the inside floor I've done as cobblestone, but in fact, you know what, we're not, 1 second, sorry, I'm jumping the gun, I can't help myself, I just want to get in there, double layer it, and then start saying like, oh yeah, look who's done this. So we're going to grab our bone block, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, I think I basically went 7 high with this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Does that look about right? Let's have a quick check over here just to be sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, sounds like me. And this will run all the way to the back of the building. Literally, it will stay in line with it at the back. So just like that, and then we will leave a gap of 7 inside. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and on the 8th, bam, there was a bone. There was a man called Bone. And then we'll obviously do the same over here. I'm going to actually just run this one back. Now guys, there is like a pattern on the bone. Now I didn't use it for the pattern. There's no right or wrong way that I wanted it. The only reason I used it is because it looks a dirty white. And it just seemed to figure into how it looked to me. So we've got that, and now it's just a case of filling in all of this. Now guys, I hope my instructions are not as bad as they used to be. I am trying to keep it as good as I can. Unfortunately, I can't just miraculously change overnight, especially when I'm so unpracticed. I have not been doing this for so long. To be honest, I'm surprised I still got the sort of the confidence to do it, really. We still need to do down here as well. Don't really care about pattern, so I'm not going to bother too much, but I was trying to keep it all run in one direction. Why didn't that touch? We are making good progress with this, I gotta say. Normally I am so much slower at building, but then again, we didn't complete the roof, so I could sort of speed things up here, so maybe that's what it is. Oh. And then for our last. Whoop. Although it didn't really matter because we do need to layer it across the top as well. I do the white inside, but realistically, we're just going to go on top with a slab anyway. But you don't want to be looking up at slab from the inside. I don't know why that's important to me, but that's the way I've done it. And there we have it. So we may as well go ahead, grab our stone slab, chuck it literally layer the whole roof like so. Oh, there's always one. I'll get in there and fill that in at another point. As long as you guys know where we're going and what we're doing here, shouldn't be too much of an issue. I tell you what I am excited about though is looking at the hotel next to this gas station. Whew, looks a toughie, but I think it's going to be one of them buildings that just turns out nice in Minecraft anyway. Because when you add them curves and we've got lines coming out of buildings, they do tend to look real nice, real good builds. In fact, I would use it outside of Minecraft, outside of Fortnite, personally. So, let's step inside and let's fill that hole. So stepping in, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on the 6. Bam. Gonna chuck this. Grey concrete all the way up, obviously. Doing a line across the other side so we can count out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. Then we're going to come down from the top one, so to the second one from the ceiling, and run that across. So we've now got this. And now, as weird as it's going to look, we're going to put an extra one on each side. And the reason being is because we can't hang a banner from nothing. So we're just going ahead, we're putting our banners on like so. And we're going to do that on both sides. So, one there, 2 on the sides, same on the other side. And that is our car washing station. As we step in, should I do this now or in a bit? Right, let's get this part out of the way. I don't have to do this with you. You can do this yourself. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to grab ourselves some cobblestone. We'll replace the red brick there. This is how I done it personally. I didn't want the concrete powder because it looks so loud. So I used the orange concrete powder. What was the other one we were just looking at? What are these called? The concrete rather than the powder. Too loud, too bright. Great for Minecraft and also great for Fortnite that looks really dirty and dingy. So we're going to replace the bone for now and the glass pane. So when we first step in, bearing in mind it will be cobblestone on the floor as well, so we're going to go 1, 2, so like so. So literally all the way through the building it will be 2 layers of cobblestone. So obviously as you step in you are losing 2 blocks of depth, and that's what I was saying about it seemed like I lost a lot of space inside. So we'll do that, then we'll grab the orange. Could probably even do just 1 block of cobblestone. I don't know if I did only 1 block on the other side, but that's what we're doing here. And then yellow across the top. And it gives it that dirtier look. There's no... it looks more like the actual... how they've done it in Fortnite. It looks dingy and just all round looks a lot better. So literally you're going to do that all the way through. That'll be the whole building, and I just want to run over to my first build. Yeah, I literally done it as 2. But literally you can see there with the orange, so loud, so vibrant, whereas the other one takes it down. It's a bit like using the bone, like, it just makes it, gives that better sort of aesthetic to it. So I'm going to leave you guys to do that yourselves, because I'm pretty sure you don't want to watch me doing the same thing all the way around every single wall. But literally the whole of this building inside wise will be done like that. And the floor, so we're all on the same page. For me, cobblestone, all the way through, all the way out to the door. And assuming you've done your roof, and you don't need me to go through all of this with you, that is basically our first part done. I mean, we still do need to put in an electric box at the back. Oh my god, someone always wants to come past and vandalize. So yeah, assuming that we've done all that, that is our first part. While we're here, we might as well dig out these first 2 lanes. And this will be for our stone slab path. And these stone slabs. So we'll do that all the way across to the car wash, just not in front of it. And we should end up all the way across. Damn, it works well, it works well. Damn it! When it doesn't, it doesn't. I don't care about blocks underneath, I care about blocks on top. So we end up with this whole little thing going on there. Man, I'm bad. Come on. Yeah, so perfect. So now, as you do this, you'll now walk in to what would be cobblestone. I cannot believe I just knocked out one of my blocks. So this will be our inside floor, and outside will be our stone slab. And that is literally our first part of the garage, or gas station. And let me just have a quick check of the time, make sure I haven't got to let no people in. Right, I'm going to leave that as part 1, but I will try and get back onto it now. I will have part 2 uploaded very shortly. I'll say shortly because it will probably take half an hour to get this uploaded now. By the time I let in the workers, we can really start getting things done. Let me know how you actually feel about this. Is this something you really want to be building, or is Fortnite better off on Fortnite? Anyway, let me know, guys. Hope you enjoy, and I shall catch you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.